Hello again. Today I'm going to be making yogurt and meatball soup. I had some friends around the other day and they had it at my house and they wanted me to put it on YouTube. So here I am. I've got quite a bit of mixture here because I'm going to make another dish, but just to quickly show you, I'm going to need a bit of mince, and I've got lamb and beef here. You don't need a lot for this soup, so just a little bit of mince. That's plenty. Okay, so that's enough mince. Then I'm going to use a little bit of onions. You could grate the onions, but I quite like them to come through. I have chopped them up quite finely. So a little bit of onions there. And then we're going to need to flavour it. So salt, black pepper, and a little bit of chili flakes. Obviously this is optional. And then what you need to do is you'll also need some flour, and get a bowl or something and you want a good heaped spoon or 2 tablespoons of flour. This will be used to thicken up the soup as well. So you just want to put the flour into a tray or a little bowl. And then what we're going to do is mix it up well and make them into round small meatballs and put them into the tray with the flour, and then we're going to fry that, and then we're going to make our sauce with yogurt and egg. We need 1 egg. I think I'll just use 1 just to mix it up. So you just want to combine all your flavourings with the onions and the mince. Right. As I said, you don't need a lot. And then what you want to do is get the smallest amount and just roll it up like so, tiny little bits, and then put it into that flour. So again, just small amount. Like so, into there. Well, I'm going to continue making this because it's going to take a little while, but basically once we make it all and you keep adding it into the flour, you just want to shake it all up so that it's they're well covered in flour. The reason we do that is so that they don't stick to the pan. So I shall continue with this, make them all, and then come back. See you in a bit. Okay, so I have made the meatballs, and then there was some onions left in the bowl, so I'll just empty that in there. That's fine. And you just want to shake it so that they're all coated with the flour. You don't need much in this. And then what you do is sieve it all out. So your onions will be in that as well. So that's your meatballs. I've started off doing small and then they got a bit larger. And then what you need is to put your frying pan on. You won't need to put a lot of oil, just a tiny bit, because obviously the mince will bring it out its own. So just a tiny bit of olive oil. And then you just, once that gets heated up, you will pour this mixture into it. Let's get this out of the way again. So it's basically so they don't get stuck. And as you can see, if you can see, you've got all the onions as well there, which gives it a taste. So, I'm sure that's enough now. One thing I forgot to say is if while you were making the meatballs, if it's not sticking, all you need is get a little bit of water and just dab it onto your palm and then do them that way. Okay. Alright, we just want to let them throw right in there. In the meanwhile, grab your saucepan. You need 1 egg and yoghurt. So you need yoghurt. Well, that was more or less a quarter of it, but I've got good 3 heaped spoons. And then what I'm going to do is let this rinse it out. You need to put water. Give that a good mix. Going really dark. And then you would crack up a whole egg into it. Your flavouring, so salt, black pepper, white chilli flakes, that done. Give this a good mix. Now into this I'm going to add flour. So use the flour that we've just used. That's enough. And give it all a good mix. Turn that off for now. Okay, the whole idea is to do this while it's cold, so you don't get no lumps in your soup. If you were to add the flour into a hot dish, then this would become all lumpy. I mean, I have done it the other way around, where I would have this on and then add the egg, do the flour in water, add the egg into it, and then add it gradually. But I think it's much easier to do it this way, so you just mix it all up. Because it's cold, that's fine. And now what we want to do is add your meatballs, which are like so. See, it's already brought out its own fat, so I don't want to put too much fat in it. So I'm just going to just do it gradually. I suppose we better get rid of this now and use a spatula. So you don't want to shock it, you just want to gradually add it in. It's a quick dish, apart from the meatballs that might take you time. Sometimes if I'm doing meatballs, I might just do some of this and put it away in the freezer. So when I'm going to do soup, I just get it out the freezer and then add it into my dish. So the meatballs are already done. So that's it. Not much oil really, but anyway. And then we put this onto stove and keep stirring it, keep an eye on it, because the flour will start thickening. So I will keep an eye on that, keep stirring it up, and then once it's cooked, all we're going to do is add a bit of dry mint onto it, if you like it. And that's all there is to it. It's just a quick, simple yogurt and meatball soup. I'll come back to you as this thickens up and show you the end result. So see you back in a minute. Okay, welcome back. I have been mixing it up at all times, so it doesn't, it does get thickened up. I've had to add more water because it had thickened up, and obviously how you like it, how thick or how that's how you would like it. So that's your meatballs and yogurt soup, and then into that I'm just going to add mint, but if you don't like mint, then obviously you can leave this out. And that's how it is. So you just dish it up. Very quick, very easy, tasty. If you like yogurt, you will love this. The meatballs just gives it taste. Mint goes quite well with yogurt. You can hear the sheep outside, you see. Right. Like I said, all I've done is kept on stirring it up until it started to boil up, and I've turned it down. Added more water because it was quite thick once the flour gets thickened up. I'm going to try and get the meatball with it as well. That's it. A quick filling soup for you to try. I hope you will try it. I hope you will give it a go. Let me know how yours turns out, if you liked it or not. Until next time, that's it. A quick soup to make. Take care, and I shall come back to you with more recipes. Bye.